This is Gallagher 123123.
So, tiny
And
heading level 2.
second.
Product features. tinytunes MP3
There you go. In my not my Captain video, my video on the My Charge Peak 6000, I had mentioned the unit you're seeing on your screen.
with built-in speech.
That is the tinytunes talking MP3 player with built-in speech from the Braille Superstore, which is basically a $75 talking MP3 player. I had mentioned that I did not recommend buying this player, and in this video I want to give my reasons why. This is probably the first video I did where I don't demonstrate anything, actually. So, you may be asking yourself, for $75 I get a talking MP3 player with some pretty cool features. And we can actually,
tinytunes
let's
MP3
look
player.
through some of the features.
Heading level 1. Rate 75%. 55%.
Slow down my speech there. Now let voiceover.
End of list. Image. Marking and labeling. Heading level 1. tinytunes heading level. Item number 70. Ship. Quant 1. Picture image. Visited. Read the heading level 2. Product features.
Alright, here's some of the features.
Portable device plays music in MP3 and WMA format. Music can be played by album, artist, genre, or folder. As small as a cigarette lighter, weighs 1 ounce, uses only 6 buttons. Audible feedback for every function and feature, 100% accessible to the blind. Main areas are narrated with pre-recorded human speech. Integrated text-to-speech reads song names and artists. Brief sound effects give audio cues of what player is up to. Internal battery plays music in headphones for up to 70 hours before recharging. Built-in memory holds 4 gigabytes, 1,200 songs, or 520 hours of recording. Voice recorder uses internal microphone to record notes and lectures. Built-in FM radio speaks station frequencies and presets. Text files are read with synthetic speech. Talking clock speaks current time and date. Features lock switch, standard size USB and headphone jacks, and 1 LED display. Comes complete with USB cable and earphones. Rugged, fashionable construction with shock-resistant housing. Innovative and groundbreaking, versatile and affordable.
So,
Portable device plays. Heading level 2.
right,
Product features.
So you're probably thinking right now, gee, that sounds great. Yes, and it is. It's a very nice unit. And in fact, for people who are interested, I am willing, even though we're going to go into reasons why I don't recommend it, I am still willing to do videos on it. And in fact, I might go ahead and do some. Because the video I originally put up was done when the original firmware was out. And it's gone through a couple changes. Anyway, the topic of this video is why I don't recommend the unit. Now, I guess you could call this a sort of rant, because it kind of is. So this product was released by the Future Aids, the Braille Superstore, began shipping in December 2012. I was one of the first people to pre-order, probably one of them, because I pre-ordered the day the product was announced. So, I finally get the unit, and it was so buggy, the original release. It had so many problems, it wasn't even funny. It crashed and froze all the time. Like if you copied files and then you eject it, you may not be able to get the player back up until the next day. And that has happened to me several times. So, I did a podcast for Main Menu about it, which you can still find. It's the Main Menu episode for January 4th, 2013. So I do that podcast for them. And I also did a YouTube video, which you can still find on my channel. In February, I get an email from Danny Ferris, the guy who seemed to be pushing the player at the time. And, he told me about some of the new features that would be coming out in version 1.0.1. So, he's telling me all this. And he puts me on the beta team. Now, we're going to get to the bad stuff in a minute. So, I was beta testing the upgrades. So, then, that upgrade was released, and then the 102 upgrade was released. And it made it a lot more stable, and it became a very nice product. At least, that's my opinion. So then, in June of 2013, so last year, after installing the final release of 102, I began having a problem playing some of the music on my device. Some of my MP3s, which were perfectly fine from Amazon MP3, would not play. So, I emailed them to ask them about it. I get an email back that says, "Sorry, development on tinytunes has been halted indefinitely." That's pretty much exactly what it said, and that it was a known bug. So, basically, they had no intention of fixing it. I inquire more, and then, they tell me the product is discontinued. Seriously, discontinued. The product lasts 6 months, and then they discontinue the damn thing? That really upset me. I felt like, after all the testing on the software I did, submitting a couple bugs, they barely give it a chance. 2 months later, I decided to email them. And yep, it was true. They were discontinuing it. Now, here's the bad thing. They're not mentioning that at all on this website, which is braillesuperstore.com. They don't mention it. It's still listed for sale, and you can buy it. I don't agree with that. And they're not giving support to people. That's just bad. Now, here's what really bothered me, and I'll put a link to this in the description. In January, there was a blog post on a blog about someone who who wanted to get the 102 update. They had the earlier version, 101. And the upgrade downloader file was taken off the website in August of last year. So, this guy contacts them, and apparently they're like, sorry, we cannot give you this upgrade file. It was scrapped in 2013. That right there, to me, is just awful. You pay $75 for a product, and they won't even give you the upgrade file. And the upgrade program, for another thing, only ran on XP. So really, it's a mess. I'll put a link to that blog post in the description. So that's pretty much why I wouldn't recommend buying this device. I'm interested to hear your thoughts on this. You think that was kind of stupid, what they did there? Well, your comments are welcome, and I am going to throw out another place where you can, tell me what you think of my videos. And, I'm going to start putting information about my videos up on this. But you can follow me on Twitter at Gallagher123123. And it's like, you know, playing with this program or just listen to a great podcast. So I post, things that would be interesting to a lot of the people that are subscribers of mine. And keep subscribing. I'm very impressed to see all the subscribers I've been getting lately. That's great. Alright, so I'm interested to hear your thoughts on this about the tinytunes product. So comment or mention me on Twitter and tell me what you think.
QuickTime Player. QuickTime.
Alright, well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
QuickTime Player.